what's up, bros? My name's not Ike, but I got something that you're gonna like. What? Welcome to episode 3 of season 7 of the Clone Wars, our review.
Did you just come up with that?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive.
It took some thinking, but I think I did that yet. Talking Clone Wars again. Everybody's talking about wars again. Talking Clone Wars again. Everybody's talking about wars again.
This is our season 7. This is our Star Wars Clone Wars
Star Wars.
season 7 episode 3 review.
Yes!
Woo! I did it! Yeah!
Yeah!
Okay, I'm pretty stoked about that
That's
because
like the thing where we like jump up and high five like in the 80s and
yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That was awesome. I can't believe I managed to get that out. It's
Really
a miracle. All right, we're a little late with this episode, but we both enjoyed episode 3 of the Clone Wars season 7. And it was a very action-packed episode. I thought there was some extremely awesome fighting in the episode. And I don't want to say that it was necessarily filler, but it was just the whole episode felt like a big battle.
Exactly.
But it was definitely fun and action-packed. So
It was an awesome battle.
it was an awesome battle indeed, with awesome battle damage.
With authentic battle damage.
So what we thought we'd do is we would just hit some major talking points that we thought of, and let us know what you guys think down in the comments of this video. So here we go. All right, so I felt like the emphasis once again was placed on the awesomeness of the Bad Batch because they are just a well-oiled machine. They work really well together. And so my question to you is, do you think this is going to be brought up in Order 66? Like, is the Bad Batch going to be a part of Order 66? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it would be very interesting. I don't know if they're going to do Bad Batch in this Order 66, like in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
They might. I do think it would be interesting in general to know what happened to them while Order 66 was going on.
Yeah.
If they, again, they don't hang around Jedi usually. Like
Yeah.
they're their own group. So even if they did go Order 66, it's not like it wouldn't matter. I mean, they have no Jedi to be around them to destroy. No Jedi generals to destroy. If
Yeah.
they did go Order 66.
So and that's true, but so my thing is like, is there somebody behind the Bad Batch? Is there like an evil force behind the Bad Batch?
I do think that that's possible because in the last episode, remember, it didn't seem like. I mean, I couldn't tell if Hunter did know and just didn't tell Rex who they took their orders from, or if he didn't know, if he just reported to someone and he just didn't know who it was.
I remember you talking about that. All right, and speaking of the Bad Batch, so Wrecker was fantastic in this episode. That was fun to watch Wrecker. So last time I know they kind of like, I don't want to say poked fun at him a little bit, but they kind of poked fun at him. But just that they kind of poked fun at the fact that he's this big burly guy. But the fact that he was scared of heights and then did what he did in this episode is pretty awesome.
He jumped down and saved Crosshair like he was on the pipe with everybody else. And when Crosshair fell off the pipe, he jumped down to the thing below and caught him.
He caught the thing and saved the thing, and some things happened.
And he was heroic. He was heroic, ladies and gentlemen.
Heroic.
Why did you kill me so?
Dang it!
Yes.
But just please let me say something without interrupting me every 5 seconds!
I didn't know
Okay, the next thing. Wat Tambor talked about the Techno Union's research. I was able to say that? Yes. And so he also talked about the investment they made. So what are your thoughts on, are they going to do anything deeper with this? Is this going somewhere that we're going to, they're going to dig a little bit and we're going to find out what's really going on there?
I do think they're doing something. They have like further plans with the whole Techno Union, recoup their investment thing. I think they have interest in Echo. Yeah. Because obviously, it's possible that Echo could have through his capture by the Separatists, could have been given a whole lot more information about the Separatists as well.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it's possible that the Republic could use Echo to do what the Separatists were doing to them.
Yes.
And the Separatists obviously are not going to want that. But it is still, but specifically to the Techno Union though, it is still interesting how they talked about, you know, their investment and stuff and their research. Like, what research would they be doing?
Yeah.
With Echo, like what there could still be something that we don't know, and
I know.
He could still Wat Tambors could still have a way to reconnect with Echo.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe turn bad or just, you know, get into his mind or something.
Yeah. Who knows? It's going to be interesting to see for sure. Droids can fly! What?
Droids can fly.
I'm going to tell you this. When they jumped off of that pipe onto the Kiridax and the droids spread their arms out and started flying, I was like, what the deuce?
Because you
That's
never
crazy.
expect that. Because every time the Republic usually, like, you know, escapes a place like that, it's usually, you know, they're safe, you know?
Yes.
Like, the droids can't do anything.
I know.
But those droids, like, literally was the last thing, and this classic Dave Filoni, like, the last thing you expect always happens when
Exactly.
Dave Filoni creates something.
Yes, I know. Dave Filoni's awesome.
And so, like, and now droids can fly.
I know. It's insane.
Yes.
So here's the kicker. This is the big one. At the very end of the episode, when Rex looks at Echo and says, just like old times. He's clearly not being mean. He doesn't mean anything by it.
Trying to be nice.
Trying to be nice and trying to be a buddy. But oh my gracious. The music changes and the look on Echo's face. And Echo has been through it at this point. So I don't think Echo wants it to be just like old times. Would you want that to be just like old times?
I think he would love if it was just like old times. There's just one slight problem with that. He's a cyborg.
That's right. Just like old times got him turned into a cyborg. Which is crazy.
So it's like, just like old times just might be like a sad memory at this point for Echo. Like, of what, you know, could have stayed. That, like, old times, if he had, you know, not got blown up in the shuttle, he could have stayed.
Yeah. And is there a deeper meaning there? Are we going to see, like, I know you brought this up before. Do you think Echo's going to make it through this current arc?
It's very likely that he won't, because usually when they do something like this in the story, it doesn't seem like they would do. Now, it doesn't seem like they would continue his arc. Now, if they had done something like this in Star Wars Rebels, yes, I feel like they would have continued the whole Echo thing. But something like in Clone Wars, when you have separate story arcs that aren't interconnected, other than the fact that it's all in the same war, then he might not make it through this arc.
I know, it'd be really sad.
But then again, he might. We might see him in later episodes, or he might like survive, and then we'll see him in like comic books or something.
That's true.
Or something.
All right, one more question about that. What do you think is going to happen when Echo finds out about Fives?
Ooh. See, he's already having trouble with the whole hard times. He's already having trouble with the whole old times thing anyway.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even know that Fives is gone. And Fives was like his... I mean, obviously all the clones are brothers, but Fives was like his brother.
Yeah.
Like where there was Fives, there was Echo. Where there was Echo, there was Fives.
Yeah.
They were like, you know, they were always together doing stuff. And ever since in the Clone Cadets episode, they were been really good buddies. And so when he learns that Fives is gone, that's gonna hit him really hard.
Yeah, I think so too. It's gonna be interesting to see.
Because, you know, he's already a cyborg. He's already got captured by the Separatists and got turned into this robot thing.
Yeah.
And on top of that, his best friend died.
I know.
So that's just horrible.
I know. In this episode, Anakin is still very controlled and methodic, and we saw that in that last big move that he did when he's fighting that War of the Worlds looking thing.
The giant spider droid? I don't exactly know what it's called.
I don't exactly know what it's called either, but that move was ridiculous.
It was very ridiculous. And notice his coordination in the move, because he prepared for it.
Yeah.
Because he cut the droid's main leg off, therefore already having it lean back, and then he jumped off and then backflipped, force pushing in midair, and therefore like causing it to fall, to go this way and hit the other giant droid.
So one thing that we've not seen a lot of in episode 4 is just how powerful Vader really is. So do you think that part of what they're doing is that they're kind of like foreshadowing Vader's actual power?
I do believe they are foreshadowing Vader's actual power, which they've explored in the comics, which they've explored in Rebels, definitely
Yeah.
Star Wars Rebels.
Absolutely,
I mean, he
they
was
did
also
in
powerful
Rebels,
in
yeah.
that. And Rogue One.
Yeah.
So I feel like they are definitely exploring and foreshadowing that kind of power, that control that Vader has.
Absolutely, because he's a beast.
Very beast.
Okay, this last thing is a point that I think is extremely interesting, and you brought this up. So in the end of the episode, as they're leaving Skeko Minor, Anakin, the Poltecs tell Anakin, and Rex and the boys, they're like, you have a friend here, the Jedi have a friend here at Skeko Minor anytime. And so your point to that was Anakin now knows since Anakin's been in the war, he knows all these systems. He knows all these galaxies. He knows all the people. He knows what else did you say he knows?
Planets, the battle tactics.
The battle tactics. And so since Anakin knows all these things, then here's the crazy part is when he becomes Vader, Vader also knows all these things.
So that's what makes Vader even more scary and dangerous.
Yes.
Is that not only is Vader like ultra powerful in the Force, but he's smart, because Anakin was always smart with his plans, you know, back in the Clone Wars. So he's smart. He knows Republic battle tactics, therefore he can like convert them into Imperial battle tactics.
Yes.
He knows the whereabouts of certain aliens on different planets and stuff like that. I mean, he knows stuff.
Yeah, so that would be one reason that the Emperor that Palpatine, trained him up the way that he did, without Anakin even realizing it. But that could be one reason, because he wanted all that knowledge. And it made it so much, I think you brought this up too, it made it so much easier for the Empire to take over all these places. Because
Vader knew.
Yeah, Vader knew. So all that is very interesting, Vader being extremely knowledgeable, and kudos to you for bringing that up. That was a very excellent point.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. If you want to subscribe, click here, and
if you want to see our review of the Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 2, then click right here. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Until the next time we see you, McClunky. We're going to talk about it.
We're JRR
Talking.
Yeah, talking.
I knew that was coming.